Images of police brutality, anger over the treatment of minorities by law enforcement officers, and a city rocked by rioting. It all brings back painful memories of the beating of Rodney King nearly 30 years ago.
And Eyewitness News reporter Rachel Brown spoke to one former LAPD detective about a rage consuming the city and an entire nation once again.
Before videos of police brutality went viral online, a single recording of the brutal beating of Rodney King was broadcast across the country. Americans looked on in horror. The next year, fury over the acquittal of 4 LAPD officers involved erupted in the LA riots of 1992. Recently retired LAPD detective Moses Castillo had just joined the force.
Fires everywhere. It was chaotic. And when I see that today, it breaks my heart.
Nearly 3 decades later, and here we are, protesters marching through the streets of LA, speaking out against racism and police brutality in the wake of George Floyd's killing.
There's no justification. I mean, what happened to George Floyd should never have happened. It's evil. It's awful.
It's also energized separate groups full of disruptors and opportunists, setting fires and looting from neighborhood businesses.
It was about 3-day delay back then in 1992. Before we got the National Guard on scene. So I'm thankful that this time around, it didn't take 3 days to get the National Guard.
Castillo believes their presence will help save lives, recognizing continued concerns over the policing of Black and brown communities. The former detective says law enforcement agencies can do more.
The image of the police department should mirror the image of the community it serves. Police departments across the country take a second look at their demographics, look at their department, and if it doesn't mirror their image of their community, start working to make that happen.
Black Lives Matter!
Rage once again consuming the City of Angels.
Those tagged letters, AC, AB, all cops are bad. I want to put an N at the beginning of that and say, not all cops are bad, because it really hurts.
And starting a bigger national conversation about racial equality and how far we have and have not progressed. Rachel Brown, ABC7 Eyewitness News.